I don't know if anybody in the world that knows me doesn't know Mason, because he's a part of me. I've had him for the longest. He's 9 years old. He's a little bitty poodle. Well, not so little, but he's a poodle, and that is my baby. Outside of my family, he is the longest relationship I've ever had, and a very happy one, I must say. Family, it's kind of the root of my soul, if that makes any sense. And I don't have any children, but my sister, she's my only sister, has 2 little nieces that I love so much. They love Auntie. She's the fun auntie. They're also girly girls. They love to dress up, put on makeup, get in their high heels with Auntie. They love to dance and play. Karaoke is a big thing. Singing is a big thing with Auntie.
Go, Haley. Go, Haley. Go, Auntie. Go, Auntie. Go, Auntie. Go, Auntie. Go, Auntie.
Gwendolyn McNeal grew up in Alabaster, Alabama, where her debating skill almost led her down a very different career path.
As a child, you don't know what you want to do. I used to watch TV and I'd see secretaries filing their nails and I'd go, I want to do that one day, you know? And then, you know, you get a little older and you start to say, what's your passion? What are you good at? And people would always say to me, you can hold a good argument. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, I can. So I started thinking about law, and I enjoy history, I actually do. And I went to University of Montevallo, gung-ho, pre-law minor, history major, and I thought, I'm gonna go law school. Sometime in between there, I went to work for a law firm, and I speak candidly when I say this, but those were some very miserable, unhappy people, and I just didn't want that to be me. I didn't see that in me, so I thought I'd take a chance and go look at another career option, still having the law on the side, thinking I'm still gonna follow that path, but I ended up at AmSouth Now Regions in 2000, and I could have never imagined how blessed I would be at this company.
Gwendolyn began her career as an executive assistant, but she soon joined a branch team and before long had become a manager. Today, her branch background is an invaluable asset to her role as a business underwriter.
When I went into underwriting, I understood what they were going through. I understood you had a customer in front of you that had a need that needed an answer quickly.
Gwendolyn actually brought a different perspective to the underwriting department. See, on the branch side, we're not familiar with what goes on at the branch. So that gave us a different attitude, a different perspective of how we work with the branches.
Her ability to have face to customer and things of that nature brings a good element to what we do here, because we're dealing with bankers and the bankers are talking to the customers, so she can help present her decisions and our ideas as if she was presenting it to a customer, which really helps our banking partners.
Once I started working with Gwendolyn, I tried to take all I could in from her. I was literally like a sponge, anything, I just tried to model myself after her in terms of her work ethic. She always worked late. If I came up on the weekend, she was here. And so I've just always really enjoyed working with her. She's a very sweet person.
To her, it's not about where I go and do my job. It's more about, who are the people I talk to? Who are the people I connect with? You can see it in the way she connects with the team, the way she connects with other people on the floor. You can hear it in the things she does in the community. I mean, her nieces, her dog, Mason. I mean, she's just like, when you're in her universe or circle, it's just, you're going to get all of her, and it's just all energy.
Gwendolyn also remains active in the community. Not only does she volunteer at her church and her neighborhood association, she also serves as chair for the Grace House Ministries' Hats Off fundraising event.
Hats Off is one of our biggest fundraisers, and so we generally like to raise close to $50,000 for that event, which is a really big deal for a small nonprofit like Grace House.
I've been a part of that organization since it touched me so many years ago. It's an organization that is out in Fairfield, and basically they house, take care of, educate, and love these young girls who have been neglected or abused or have had some hardships in life.
Gwendolyn is just an incredible person, and she's so passionate and enthusiastic about Grace House. She knows how to tell the Grace House story.
I think everyone should hear the words, "I love you," at some point in life, especially a child. That's something that validates them. To hear "I love you" means something. So what Grace House does is it shows those girls that love. I mean, the organization puts their arms around those girls and say, "Hey, we love you. We love you."
Gwendolyn McNeal is known to her family as loving auntie, to her colleagues as an industrious source of inspiration, and to the girls of Grace House, she is a caring champion who strives every day to make a difference in their lives.
You know, sometimes I find myself talking about Grace House and I don't even realize I'm doing it. But, you know, sometimes just to plant a seed, to say, hey, this is a great organization. This is something that will be fulfilling to you. It's easy to write a check, but to go out and spend time and give of your knowledge that you have that may be able to teach or help someone else, that is what it's really all about. You know, I would never obviously turn away a check, no one would, but you get in there and you get a little bit more personal with the organization. And to see at the end of the day how it makes you feel, you think you're going there to help someone else and you walk away, you're the one that actually got the help.